Happy Friday, everybody. Today is July 11th, 2025, and this is your Friday planning video. Now, before I dig into this too much, I want to remind you that this and a lot of the planning topics I talk about, they do require your other team members. This is not legal or tax advice. That will require your legal and tax advisors to weigh in. So let's bring them in at the right time. Now, if you've ever felt overwhelmed by all the different account types, taxable, tax deferred, Roth, HSA, you're not alone. But here's the good news. Once you understand how these accounts work together, it opens the door to smarter planning, greater flexibility, and better after-tax outcomes. Now let's break it down. First, tax-deferred accounts. Think traditional 401ks, traditional IRAs, and similar plans. You contribute pre-tax dollars, investment grows tax-deferred, and you pay taxes when you withdraw in retirement. These accounts help reduce current taxable income, which is great if you're in a high bracket now. Okay, now then there's Roth accounts. Roth IRAs and Roth 401ks. Here you contribute after-tax dollars, but the growth and withdrawals are tax-free in retirement, assuming you follow the rules. These are incredibly powerful for long-term planning, especially if you expect to be in a higher tax bracket down the road. Finally, there are taxable accounts, regular brokerage accounts. You invest with after-tax dollars, you pay taxes on dividends and capital gains along the way, but there's no penalty for withdrawing anytime. These accounts offer the most flexibility and they can be very efficient with good tax management. So why does all this mix matter? Because having all three, we call this tax diversification, it gives you options. You can draw from different buckets depending on your tax situation in a given year. Maybe one year we pull more from the Roth to avoid pushing you into a higher tax bracket. Another year we use taxable accounts for a big purchase without triggering penalties. In retirement, this flexibility becomes incredibly valuable. It helps with managing tax brackets, minimizing Medicare premium surcharges, reducing Social Security taxation, extending portfolio longevity. We also use this framework when planning for things like charitable giving, legacy strategies, and Roth conversions. And the earlier we start, the better, because the mix of account types you build during your working years determines what tools you'll have later. So if you've ever wondered why you have so many accounts, the answer is by design. Each one serves a role. Together, they create a more powerful and flexible retirement income strategy for you. As we go into the weekend, I want you to think about that. And if you have any questions, let me know. Have a great weekend.